Do you want to be like this loser, having a skateboard everywhere because he can't afford a car? Of course not. That's why you've come here, to the MoneyMen podcast.
What's up, money boys? It's the MoneyMen,
Sizzle.
and GB. And today, we're going to show you how to pay for a vehicle and how to do a loan for a vehicle. And we're going to show you the 6 steps and the best way to do it. We're going over the transportation needs, which is the first step in your journey to buy a car. Transportation needs can be a range of things. What you need the car for, what you plan on doing with it, how many people you're driving, where you need to drive every day. Because that will determine everything you need for your car. So you have to haul a bunch of stuff, you might need a pickup. Say you're just commuting back and forth every day for like 30 minutes, you might probably need to get a compact car that's good on gas. But let's be real here. We need to go on Facebook Marketplace and buy what you want. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. That's a bad idea. Because I did that and it didn't end up well.
Nope.
Yeah, so transportation needs at the end of the day is what you need for a vehicle, what you plan on doing with it. Because that will determine what you need to get.
The next step of the car buying process is deciding what car you can afford. Yeah, you can probably afford something like this because it's a low quality piece of crap car. Look at all the dirt, tree leaves on it. Somebody clearly doesn't take care of this car very well, so you can probably afford it because, let's be real, you're broke. What?
Alright, a car like this, at the end of the day, will be affordable due to the little bit of rust right here, and
somebody didn't close the gas cap.
the bad gas cap.
Yeah, look, that doesn't close all the way.
It's a Jeep,
Get that camera
so
back.
it's gonna explode.
Yep, Jeep suck. Only car that people love the more they take off of it.
And follow me, Gibson. Cameraman, follow me.
Underpaid migrant cameraman.
Another expensive / cheap car, depending on how you view it. Lincoln Town Car. Where do you go? Lincoln Town Car. Wow. It runs, it drives, and it's reliable. It is old, so it will be cheaper than, say, that thing. Whoever that is. But it is reliable, so it would not be a bad purchase, except it is older, so it will be cheaper at the end of the day. Follow me, cameraman. Follow me. Ignore that piece of crap.
An important thing to know is the difference between buying a cheap quality item for a cheap price, right, which is just buying a cheap product, versus buying a higher quality item for a cheap price, which is a good deal, like that Lincoln Town car.
Another option, reliable but will be cheap, is this Nissan Rogue, owned by a not very good driver. It, at the end of the day, will be cheaper because it is an older Nissan Rogue and it's high in miles. I'm going to be honest, I don't think the owner takes very good care of it. So a car like this, at the end of the day, will be cheaper. Oh, it's open.
They clearly don't take good care of it. They didn't even lock
It
it.
will not be. It's not good. It's not taken care of. It's really dirty.
Look at all the dirt in here. Yeah, that's
It's
like
really
bad.
dirty.
An important thing to look at when you're looking at buying a car is the interior.
There's gum in the cup holder.
Used gum?
Old. It's not
Dude,
in,
like chewed?
a case. Not chewed, but it's not in a
Okay.
case. There's Aquaphor, so it might be a female. But at the end of the day, this will be a cheap option. And while it's not good for the long run, if you need a car now, you want a cheap car, a Nissan Rogue this age will be a good choice. And look, the oil has been changed.
Alright, for the next step of the car buying process, you need to get a loan, right? For example, my friend here, he got a loan to get this beautiful car, and he won't let anyone drive it because of it. What you want to do first is you want to go to your bank or local credit union and ask them for a loan. Because they're probably going to give you a cheaper rate than any car dealership. Because the car dealership just wants your money, right? But if your bank or credit union deny you, then yeah, go to a... Jesus. You're going to go to the credit, or you're going to go to the...
Are you drunk?
You're gonna shut up. You're gonna go to the dealership, and you're gonna try to put down as much money. You're gonna put down as much money as you have available. All right, don't touch the camera. You're gonna put down as much money as you have available at first, and then you're gonna pay as much a month as you can, because that's gonna lower the months you have to pay, which also lowers your interest rate. On to the next step.
Interview alert! Interview alert! Interview alert! Interview alert! Interview alert!
Hello. This is
Jared Shabo, Mr. Shabo.
do you have a car loan?
I do.
How many months is it?
I believe it was 60 when I started.
Did you buy the car new or used?
Used.
How much do you pay a month if you don't mind?
$202.94.
Alright.
Yeah.
What car is it?
Subaru Legacy, 2016.
A next step is researching cars and seeing what fits your budget.
Yeah, make and model.
Make and models. Yeah, our sizzle always with models because of how much money he has.
Yeah, both of us. So much money.
So much money. I'm not with models because I'm chilling where I am in life. I have a lovely girlfriend. Would never be with models. This model is a Kia. A Kia, while it's kind of reliable, this is a newer model, so if you don't have that much money, this wouldn't be the best option because it will probably be more expensive than other options. I would go for American company because they don't use Chinese steel or anything. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Damn Chinese. Hey, cheaper with the tariffs too. Thank you, DT.
Lincoln Town Car. It is a very
2007. All American made right here.
very reliable vehicle, but it's going to be extremely cheap because it is 2007 and it might be high on miles.
Only 130.
It's a small vehicle. 130 is kind of like big. But the Lincoln Town Car, it is a cheaper option. But depending on your loan, the interest could be a lot if you're buying it from
the dealer.
But if it's a Facebook Marketplace, just Stone Cold Steve Austin cash, baby.
All right.
But your loan, depending on the bureau and depending on your credit, will fluctuate prices. Because for someone with good credit, this will be a $20,000 car. But someone with bad credit, this could turn into like a $30,000 vehicle.
Yeah.
And the difference could be pretty bad. Because in my opinion, if your credit isn't very good, I would get a used car and build your credit based off that, and maybe get a newer car in your future. It was a brand new when my good friend RJ bought it, so it's 6,000 miles. But his mom had good credit, so he's not paying that much.
Yeah. And see our previous video about loans and credit score. That'll help you too. Yeah, I mean, this car is nice. It's new. Ad-lib. I think it's important though that when people are scared of slamming their doors shut, slightly harder than exactly what needs to be to shut it.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of not the greatest car.
It's a good boy, yeah.
Like, you don't gotta do that with that Lincoln. You don't care because it's a used car, and it's not a little.
That out.
No, I don't.
Subaru. At the end of the day, reliable. I don't like Subarus, but I know a guy named Thatcher who has one. It's brand new. It's kind of stupid, but a Subaru could be a very reliable vehicle. It's just if you want to be seen driving a Subaru or not.
It's a risk.
It's a risk. Next up is a Jeep. Me, myself, I've been shopping all over for pre-used vehicles recently because I don't have a vehicle and I feel like a loser. But a lot of my options have been Jeeps. I am a big fan of the Grand Cherokees. I'm not so much of a Compass guy mainly because I don't want to match her because that would be pretty weird. But a Jeep is a very good option. While not reliable, I think they look sleek and good, and at the end of the day, will not be that expensive. They are American made, I think, probably. So the Willys were back in the 50s.
Yeah, I mean, that's the time period that really mattered. Back in the war.
At the end of the day, Jeeps are pretty reliable, and I would not blame you if you bought one. Next up is this Subaru. At the end of the day, don't buy something. If you see duct tape on it,
damage. Look at that damage. Zoom in on that, cameraman.
if you friggin' on the side of the road, if you see this with a for sale sign, don't even stop. Because if you see duct tape and zip ties on it, that's not a good look.
Yeah, look at that. Duct tape, zip ties, dent. Let's stick around and look at the rest of this damn car.
Brake dust on the tires. The clipboard.
Look at that.
More brake dust.
Supporting the blue.
Rust and dent.
See, it's because he knows he drives like and doesn't want to get pulled over.
Okay, we're not making this political. There's a crack here. I support my boys.
Is that a crack? No, I'm in agreement. I'm just saying.
More brake dust. It was either this means that he either just got his brakes replaced or his brakes are bad. And by the looks of that, I can't tell. But there is brake dust. I used to have a truck with brake dust in it. The truck is now in a junkyard.
And listen, you can tell this guy's taking it on the road because he's going to feel the sports out in there. So clearly he's not.
This car is from Massachusetts, so it could be cheaper than normal.
But you also have to go to Massachusetts.
You also have to drive to Massachusetts.
Well, deal with the mass holes in the driving, I guess.
But yeah, that's been that step, and I'm glad I could help on that step.
For a car like this with a very safe driver history, you're probably going to be paying somewhere between probably like $175 to $250 a month for insurance. Probably for some pretty basic insurance. Of course, there are multiple options you can choose from, but that's really all you need, right? Is the basic coverage.
It even comes with an Apple Watch
and some cheeses.
I mean, this is our car.
You're good.
Oh my God, Rodriguez is coming, guys. What up? Today we're talking about insurance and how the estimate that you're gonna need. So insurance is determined by your make and model, your year, and your driving history. All right? So your insurance, if you have a nicer car, but you drove like an idiot back in the day, will be high as frig, man.
All right, this is ringing in my ear now.
With a car like this, based off, originally, because it's an older Malibu, the insurance rates will be low. But this driver, Gavin Needham, name call out, he kind of drives rough.
Very unsafe, speeds a lot.
He drives rough and unsafe. So, and I'm guessing he's crashed a few times. So,
I'm assuming this wouldn't be his first choice of vehicle if he had a choice.
I'm guessing his insurance through the roof.
Probably the 600 range.
His insurance is probably really high, and he probably pays a crap load.
What you're now watching is a prime example of someone with more high insurance, unable to drive, having to have one of the MoneyMen help them back in.
Incoming Stitch, boys. I'm gonna be buying a car. Our Sizzle's gonna be selling it. Okay? Oh, you must be the sexy owner of this Tacoma.
Yep, this is my car right here.
I'm very interested in buying this Tacoma, and I just have a few questions on it.
Yeah, sure. You ask any questions you need.
How many miles is on this bad boy?
So it's gonna be about 100,000. It's a few years old now. 23.
Did you smoke in this?
No, but the guy I bought it off of probably did. Yeah, you should see him like run and walk. It's clear he's got some lung problems.
Is there any holes in the frame?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I mean, if you could take a look
When was the
around.
last time you replaced the brakes?
Say about a year ago.
A year ago. All right. When was the last time the oil was changed?
Oh yeah, I changed about 2 weeks ago.
Where do you bring it to get its oil changed?
O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's. You can't do it there. It's VIP actually. O'Reilly's doesn't have a. So you're lying to me already. O'Reilly's doesn't have a garage. Did you do it?
Sorry, not O'Reilly's. What's that? What's that other place?
There's a lot of places.
Oh my God, it's red and white.
Jiffy Lube?
Jiffy Lube.
All right, so that knocks a lot off. Because Jiffy Lube is known to be very bad.
No. That's where I get all my oil changes.
Is the exhaust stock?
Yeah.
All right. I'm ready to give you an offer.
All right, let's hear it.
I could do $4,000.
For what the hell? 4,000.
Well, the owner used to smoke in it. I have a lung condition.
You have a lung condition. Well, he's not smoking in it currently.
It was changed at Jiffy Lube, which means they probably did something bad.
I don't think that's what that means.
It's an older vehicle.
It's 2 years old.
Yeah, best I can do is 4,000.
No.
I don't think
10,000.
10,000?
10,000.
I don't think you're gonna get anything over 6. To be honest with you,
I think this is a 2-year-old car.
it's a 2-year-old car, but look at it.
Yeah, it's in pristine condition. Other than like maybe some smoking. Maybe that's a maybe too.
But there's been multiple reports of Jiffy Lube making people's engines blow up.
Well, this engine hasn't blown up yet.
How many times have you driven it since you changed it?
Probably twice a day since I changed it.
Oh,
since
so
I changed
you're upping the miles while trying to sell it. That kind of knocks down some money.
I mean, listen,
Highest I can do is 6.
lowest I can do is 8.
8. I don't know. The tires look like they have no tread on them, so that like replacing the tires could be a pretty hefty penny.
The tires got tread. What are you on about, man?
I can do 6.5.
You can do 6.5. Could you do 7?
I can do 6,800.
Yeah, I mean it is a piece. Let's go.
Okay.
It's empty. It's empty. That's how you buy and sell a car.
It's been the MoneyMen.
Heart sizzle.
GB, and we'll see you in Pirates Cove.